almost stuck on your body. I ain't never seen you
It's easy to look at all these 7 songs for 17 minutes and look and say, this is a sex album. You know, we all sing about sex. That's what's hot. Sex sells. But you can easily get lost and not focus on the deeper meaning of what this EP is. And so the purpose of the intro and the second monologue was to delve into why we're here. It's their first one is a love letter of, wanting a male and talking about embracing one's masculine and feminine energy. And the second one was talking about, well, why can't we? Why is that not a conversation we can have? Why is that not something that, if it was so okay, why am I not seeing very much of it? And then, being from St. Louis, that type of stuff is condemned. Nobody wants to see that here in this conservative city, I hate it, but it's like, places like New York and Los Angeles, free places, like where you can be as you are, men walking around with acrylics and long hair. You're free to wear pink, to wear heels, but you can't do that in this conservative city, these conservative Western towns. You can't do that.
Mr. Man got a body, sexy boy got a body, sexy boy got a body, sexy boy got a body.
So the point was to stop and let's reel it back in and let's focus on what we're here to talk about. We're talking about feminine energy. Even if this is something that is talked about much, the LGBT community's already come so far, and it's like we are already out. Even me being able to sit here and talk about this and explicitly and freely and say what I am and who I am, getting to that point, like we've already won our rights. But I hope that this contributes. I want to contribute and say, hey, look what I made. I want you all to enjoy it, and I hope that this helps boost.
It's something about the way you say you want me, send a chill on my spine. The candy man upstairs is so generous.
Okay, so the challenges that I faced when making this EP was definitely, I was obsessed with making sure that these vocals were right. I didn't want any more mistakes. I didn't want any more flaws. I was obsessed with making sure the stuff started correctly. And sound, I wanted to make sure the background vocals were sound, and that was the most difficult thing, was just making sure everything sounded cohesive and perfect at start and finish. No flaws, and I was like, the whole purpose of, a woman that she persuaded me to push on. That's why I'm making this video and finally come out of my comfort zone to promote this stuff. She said, why were you so nervous to put this out? I said, because I want it to be perfect. She said, nothing's perfect. Now, I disagree with that, because look at me. But she said nothing's perfect. And, there may be still some flaws, but it's just like, some people may not like it. When it's mine, when it is mine, everything around me must be utterly perfect. And it bothers me if it's anything less than that. It's got to be right. And so the biggest struggle was just, trying to make the vocals sound perfect. I try to make it sound as professional as I can. That's why I hope you all do enjoy it, But I'm happy with it, but I hope that it hits home for a lot of other guys. I hope it does. But the lyrics were easy. I had to redo Arch because I hated it. I listened to it over and over again, and I was like, it's good, but it's not quite there. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. It needs to be redone. So I redid the whole thing, had to redo the lyrics. I finished them in a day. Yeah, the lyrics had to be redone in a day and one night. Um, got that out and re-sang it, or for this instance, rapped it.
Satisfied, teasing me, you have no right. Tell you how I want you tonight.
This isn't for the masses of the LGBTQ plus community. This is for Black young gay males. That's who this is for. And that's what I struggle with. You know, initially making this stuff explicit, I was like, how am I going to do this? Because initially I was like, Lord, I'm saying some really explicit stuff. But I'm like, it doesn't matter. If this is supposed to hit for a certain target demographic. This isn't for anybody else. So if you don't like it, it doesn't matter. It's not for you. I think that when you balance that, it can turn heads. So I hope that people, guys, will look upon this and say, he's right, I can embrace that in myself. And that is something that can make me beautiful, Or if you already do know that about yourself, you will look at this and say, damn right.
Get a taste, then you'll never leave. I want your body. I'm long lasting. Give you some action. Promise you you'll never leave. That's such a body.
I already said that. I really hope that everybody enjoys this. I hope that it changes and shifts things in our favor to be more accepting and loving, and to embrace and explore that feminine and masculine energy. All right, so yes, I hope that you all do check out my music. I hope that you all did enjoy this video, and I hope that it inspires a lot of you all. So November 14th, God willing. Thanks so much.
And when you embody this masculine aura with the feminine, it's unbelievably attractive. So incredibly attractive.